So tell us, how did you get hold of this gorgeous little creature?
I applied to be a foster carer, and half an hour later had a urgent phone call to come and pick her up because she wasn't very settled down there, unfortunately. She was a little bit distressed.
Pugs are fantastic little dogs. They've got great personalities, but unfortunately they have a bunch of physical abnormalities that have been bred into this particular breed, which really don't do them any justice at all. One thing I noticed straight away is just she pretty much has no nose whatsoever. Also, you can just see her nostrils are basically like little slits. So there's just not a huge amount of air that she can breathe in with every breath, and that's why she's actually making quite a lot of noise even at rest. Is she making constant noise when she's walking?
Yeah, you get these, I call them puggy grumbles, and you know, you can hear them a mile off, particularly when she's sleeping. She's got this snore that will wake up half of Sydney.
Yeah, she sounds a little bit like a broken washing machine, doesn't she?
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, with legs.
But she's worth it, very cute.
Oh, she's very cute. All right, well, should we have a little run around and just see how she goes?
Sure, no worries.
Yeah.
Come on, good girl.
Scott wants to see how exercise affects Nina's breathing.
Good girl.
If she struggles, she might need surgery to correct her respiratory issues.
Good girl.
Yeah, pugs aren't really built for exercise. You see, she straight away wants to sit down after one round. All right, Nina, I think you've had enough. Come on, sweetheart. Come back here. Come on then.
Come on.
Good girl. Yeah, there's your happy place. Very noisy, isn't she? Yeah. I think what we need to do is just unravel some of the physical abnormalities that she's been bred with in order to give her a comfortable and healthy life. All right? I do think, unfortunately, that surgery is in her future.
For sure.
Yeah.
Come on.
Mike and Nina are now heading to a Sydney rescue facility for possible surgery to correct the little dog's chronic breathing problems.
Come on.
Hey, Laura, how you doing? You
Hello,
all right? Good to
Scott,
see you.
welcome. Thank you for coming.
Before examining Nina, Scott meets head vet Laura, who's flat out treating dozens of abandoned animals being looked after at Sydney's only charity pound.
I know how busy you are, and I'm adding to that because I met Nina when I was walking along
our beautiful
Bondi
little
Beach.
pug.
Oh my gosh,
Is she
she's so gorgeous.
I know.
But personality, yes. Physically,
Body
could do
needs
better.
some work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Hey,
You
good
all
on,
right?
Scott. Good, thanks.
Hi, Nina. Hi, baby. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? Mwah. You okay? Hey. Still super noisy.
Yeah, she's...
Come on in. Let's have a little examination. It's great to have Nina in a clinical environment so I can examine her properly. And what's very clear is she is the standard pug in that she doesn't have a nose and as a result has a lot of physical abnormalities. So she's got a lot of skin folds around her face. But the main thing is the abnormal breathing. Facial abnormality, which is what it is so significant that she's actually got an overshot jaw, so her jaws are open. So I'm just going to have a listen to her chest just to make sure that that noise isn't anything else but the abnormality around her nose. The BOAS syndrome, brachycephalic obstructive airway syndrome, is produced because of this sort of extreme breeding. It must be so stressful and anxiety causing to have something in the way of your ability to breathe at all times. So good news is her heart is perfectly fine. All the noise is associated with inspiration. So every time it's unbelievable, honestly. You know, that is, it's quite the snore. But I suppose it maybe blocks the sound that you make, maybe.
Yeah,
when you're sleeping, so you know, you can blame it on the dog. So what we're going to have to do in this case is two things. Take a little V shape out of here, and what it does is it flares the nostril out. So she'll have two sutures here and here, and we just go pop, like that, pop, and then reduce the size of the soft palates. But I couldn't change that personality because you're so gorgeous and so sweet. And that's the thing is, you know, she is such a sweet-natured dog, so it's definitely not her personality that's led to her not having a home. It's got to be that all of these issues became too much for their former owner. So Mike, you're brave enough to put her in my hands and maybe go for surgery?
Let's do it. I trust you.
Yeah. All right, mate.
good.
The work on the nose is going to be interesting, so I'm curious about her recovery, and I'm super worried about the surgery, but I can tell with Scott she's in really good hands.
Good girl. Come on then. Good girl.
Before operating, Scott and Nina are waiting for an important member of the surgical team to arrive.
Hey Audrey, how you doing?
Good.
This little wrinkly creature is Nina.
Hi, Nina. You are a bit wrinkly. There's a lot going on here.
There's a lot. Have a listen.
That is very loud. That's a bit noisy. Are you snoring constantly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first meet Nina, I can hear her breathing is very, very loud. It's really concerning, and I'm worried that she's struggling to even get any oxygen into her system. I can see why Scott is worried.
So we need to do the BOAS surgery.
Okay.
I definitely think she needs to have her soft palate shortened, and we need to sort out that nose as well.
Yeah, there's not much air going through that nose, is it?
No.
Hey, Nina.
It's awesome having Audrey here with me working on Nina. It's great to have just two minds to make sure that we perform the best job that we possibly can on our patient.
I know, lots of medications, eh?
As Audrey gets Nina ready for surgery, she gives the 5-year-old pug a taste of what's to come if the operation is a success.
How you getting on, ladies? All good?
Good. All ready for you, Dr. Scott?
You're looking very sleepy. Are you enjoying that oxygen? Probably the first time she's had decent oxygen her whole life.
Yeah, this is the best feeling.
Welcome to a world where you can breathe. Well, you'll be welcome to that when you wake up.
I'll hold your head. All right.
Do a bit more oxygen.
Yeah.
I'm going to come in front of you, Jeff. That's it, good girl. So in order to perform this surgery, I basically need to be able to see down and into the throat. So it does mean we have to kind of set her up in a very awkward looking way that I can then see what I need to see. That's pretty perfect there.
Yeah.
Yep. Uber large, soft palate.
Wow.
I've removed many soft palates from brachycephalic or flat-faced dogs, but Nina's comparative to her size is absolutely massive, probably the biggest I've ever seen. It's very concerning because if you get it wrong, we can cause Nina more harm than good. And you can see just how big this thing is. Look at that. I mean, it is absolutely huge.
Scott and Audrey are about to remove a section of Nina's soft palate.
So Audrey, this is where our working relationship goes to the next level.
Wow.
I actually need you to kind of give me a surgical hug.
Okay.
That's
behind?
okay. From behind. So I'm asking you to do that because I need someone to hold the soft palate out so then I can see exactly the horrificness of this soft palate and exactly how much I can remove. Thank you, Audrey. Okay, it's just so big. It's got its own postcode.
I'm so excited to be working with Scott today. He's a fantastic vet and he's a lot of fun. And it's always good to work with other vets and learn their different types of skills.
There we go. And there we have it.
There's the culprit.
It's massive. There we go, soft palate resection done and I'm really happy. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Good job.
You can see an airway.
Yeah.
All right, now on to the nostrils.
Nostril time.
After removing part of what was blocking Nina's ability to breathe, Scott and Audrey will now try to increase the amount of air she can inhale through her nose.
Her nostrils are really narrow, but by taking a little triangle at the tops of each one and flaring them out, she should be able to breathe a lot easier. So last stitch there, Aud.
That's great. Much more open.
Yeah. This is going to make a massive difference to Nina's quality of life.
She already sounds better.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to hear how she sounds when she wakes up.
Yeah, exactly.
And that, my friends, is that.
Good job. All done.
Good job.
Wake up time.
Yeah.
Scott's finished reconstructing her soft palate and her nose, and I think when Nina wakes up, she's not going to know herself. She's going to be able to live a happy life and not struggle to breathe every single day.
Nina, hello baby girl, how are you? Listen to that, the sound of silence.
Nina's ready to go home, and anxious foster carer Mike can't wait to see the little pug he's fallen in love with.
Good girl. Come on then, good girl. Okay, no rush, there we go. Look, who's this?
Hello. Hello.
Who's this?
Come on.
Who's that guy? Yeah?
Hello.
Good girl.
Well, she's done really, really well today.
Oh, brilliant.
And I think the big thing is, what can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's already a massive improvement in the sounds that she's not making. Over the coming days, you'll hear that noise getting less and less and less.
She's so happy.
Yeah.
She's a bit stoned at the moment. It's a bit,
Yeah, she's a little bit.
still.
Okay. All right, Mike. Well, it's been great to meet you.
I think she's gone to sleep here.
All right. Well, let me pick her up for you. Come on, baby. Right into Mike's arms. There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Go on, sweetheart.
All the very best, buddy. Nice to meet you. And
Thank you, Scott. Really appreciate it.
all the very best to you, gorgeous girl. See you later. I'm very hopeful that Nina's going to enjoy a very bright future. Now that her breathing is going to be so much better, that's going to mean that she can enjoy the great outdoors, possibly a little bit of surf lifesaving, who knows? Bye-bye. All right.